Hello, today we'll be talking about Armaldo, the second of two rock bug Pokemon as of the filming of this, with the other being its pre-evolution, Anorith, who evolves at level 40. Armaldo is also the final fossil Pokemon of Gen 3. Its previous PYC dates are February 8th, 1997, November 30th, 1999, September 20th, 2002, July 11th, 2005, May 1st, 2008, February 20th, 2011, December 11th, 2013, October 1st, 2016, July 23rd, 2019, and May 13th, 2022. I love how similar yet different it looks from Anorith. I also love that it adds more traditional dinosaur elements. Being that it's the blue one, it's my favorite of the two. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we will be talking about Armaldo, the plate Pokemon, whose number is 0348. This is what it looks like. Its type is Rock Bug. Abilities, Battle Armor, Swift Swim is its hidden ability. Gender ratios, 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breeding is egg group water 3 and hatch time 30 cycles. Height is 4'11" or 1.5 meters. Weight is 150.4 pounds or 68.2 kilograms. Basic experience yield is 200 in Gen 3, 199 in Gen 4, and 173 in 5+. Leveling rate is erratic. EV yield is 2, and attack shape is that, footprint is that. Pokedex color is gray, and base friendship is 70. Gray? I mean, I guess the plates and stuff could be considered gray. I don't know, I would probably call them more black myself, but I get it, I guess. It's not the worst. Armaldo is a dual-type rock/bug fossil Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. It evolved from Anorith starting at level 40. Biology. Armaldo is a bipedal amphibious Pokemon that somewhat resembles a mantis shrimp. It is covered with thick grayish-blue plates. There are accents of yellow, black, white, and red throughout its body. Its oblong eyes protrude from the sides of its head, a black pattern with two red teardrop-shaped spots covered the center of its head, and a yellow lower jaw. The three pairs of wing-like appendages extend from the sides of its long, thick neck. A plate of armor on its back has 4 short spikes and 2 triangular, yellow-rimmed wings extending from underneath. Its scaled chest and belly are rimmed with yellow lines as well, and there are 2 large yellow plates in the center of its chest. Its segmented arms extend from holes in these plates, each with a large black claw. The legs are also segmented with black knees. A pair of black fins tips its long tail. In ancient times, Armaldo lived on land by the water's edge, and dived into the ocean to hunt for prey. The large wings on its back were used for swimming, while its thick shell protected it from enemy attacks. Its strong claws can break stones, punch through a steel slab, and take down prey. Furthermore, they can be freely extended or retracted. It is considered to be the ancestor of some bug-type Pokemon. Evolution. Armaldo evolved from Anorith. So, Anorith, Armaldo. Game data, NPC appearances. Spoiler warning, this article may contain major plot or ending details. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon explores the sky, and Armaldo serves as a mentor to the future Guildmaster Wigglytuff while he was still an Igglybuff. Initially reluctant to Igglybuff's devil-may-care attitude, he takes him on as an apprentice after sensing a powerful intuition from the baby Pokemon and eventually grows close to the young child. He tends to acknowledge many RPG staples such as traps and bosses, but is just as easily fooled by them. Eventually, it is revealed that Armaldo is an outlaw and is caught after clearing the Fortune Ravine. Igglybuff protests wildly and is about to unleash a powerful hyper voice, the first show of his infamous temper, until Armaldo calms him down and explains the situation. He gives the still protesting Igglybuff a Defend Globe, the first treasure the pair found on their adventure, as a gift to remember him by, and Armaldo willingly gives himself up to the authorities. The story serves as the backdrop for the second special episode, Igglybuff the Prodigy. He later reappears in Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, where another Igglybuff requests the player to deliver a tiny Reviver seed to Armaldo. Upon delivery, Armaldo muses about another Igglybuff he knew that had become a respected guildmaster. Spoilers end here. Pokedex entries in Gen 3, Ruby. Armaldo's tough armor makes all attacks bounce off. This Pokemon's 2 enormous claws can be freely extended or contracted. They have the power to punch right through a steel slab. Sapphire. Armaldo is a Pokemon species that became extinct in prehistoric times. This Pokemon is said to have walked on its hind legs, which would have been more convenient for life on land. Emerald. Armaldo usually lives on land. However, when it hunts for prey, it dives beneath the ocean. It swims around using its 2 large wings. Fire red and leaf green. Protected by a hard shell, its body is very sturdy. It skewers prey with its claws to feed. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it went ashore after evolving. Its entire body is clad in a sturdy armor. Heart gold and soul silver. Its enormous retractable indestructible claws can cut through most anything. Its entire body is clad in sturdy plates. The Gen 5 Pokedex entries are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. In Gen 6, X is Heart Gold and Soul Silvers. Y is Fire Red and Leaf Green's entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are basically Ruby and Sapphires, but Armaldo and Pokemon are now the correct casing. In Gen 7, Ultra Sun, it lived on land and went out into the sea to hunt for prey. Its sharp claws were its greatest weapon. Ultra Moon, Armaldo adapted from living in water to living on land. It has been determined that it is the ancestor of some bug Pokemon. In Gen 8, Sword, after evolution, this Pokemon emerged onto land. Its lower body has become stronger, and blows from its tail are devastating. Shield, though it lives on land, it is also a good swimmer. It dives into the ocean in search of prey, using its sharp claws to take down its quarry. The Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl entry are their Diamond and Pearl counterpart. Armaldo and the Alola Pokedex in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Game locations, side game locations, and events. Stats, base stats, HP 75, attack 125, defense 100, special attack 70, special defense 80, speed 45 for a total of 495. Pokeathlon stats, type effectiveness, damaged normally by fighting, flying, ground, bug, ghost, fire, grass, electric, psychic, ice, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to rock, steel, and water for double. Immune to nothing, resistant to normal, and poison for half. Learn set by leveling up will go down to 40, 43 Protect, and 48 X-Scissor. We're skipping by TM/TR in both games. By Bring, we're also skipping. By tutoring, in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, you can get Meteor Beam. It's a special rock-type move. Its power is 120, accuracy is 90%. BB has 10. Nothing by Prior Evolution. By transfer from another generation, Gens 3 through 7. Aerial Ace, 4 through 7. Aqua Tail and Block. 4, Captivate, that doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7, Confide. 5 and 6, Cut. 3 through 7, Double Team. 3, Double Edge. 3 through 7, Frustration, that doesn't work anymore. 4, Headbutt. 3 through 7, Hidden Power, that doesn't work anymore. 5 and 6, Hone Claws. 3, Mimic. 3 through 7, Mud Sport, that doesn't work anymore. 3 and 4, Mud Slap. 4, Natural Gift, that doesn't work anymore. 3 through 7, Return, that doesn't work anymore. 4 through 7, Rock Polish. 5 and 6, Rock Smash. 3 through 7, Scratch. 3, 4, and 6, Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore. 3, Seismic Toss. 5 and 6, Strength. 4, String Shot. 5 and 6, Struggle Bug. And 3 through 7, Swagger and Toxic. Side game data. You got all this. Pokemon Ranger, Guardian Signs, in the browser entry. It checkers Rock Falls to attack. Got all this. Evolution data, Anorith, level 40, Armaldo. Sprites. So we've got this, so it's a darker, kind of purple-ish color, and these are a lot more oh, the center's gray instead of blue. Interesting. Kind of like this one is. Huh. Wonder why they changed it. Yep, and then those are a lot more rounded, the feather wing things. Nose is, I think, a little bit bigger. Yeah. Feet are also gray instead of white. That's interesting. Shiny is this kind of color, and then gold and red. Yeah, kind of, yeah, I don't know. Yep. Gen 4. This is a lot brighter of, like, a pink, I guess? For the shiny here. Yep, Gen 5. The center part is now the same color as the rest of the body, or the rest of the majority of the body. Sorry for the shiny there. This is a little bit lighter, I think. Its nose? Why does its nose look like that for the shiny in Gen 4? Weird. I don't know why, yeah. But it's normal. I don't know. Weird. And full back sprites. Yes. Gen 6 is what introduces the modern blue. I don't know why they changed it. This is basically the same, though. It might be a little lighter. Obviously, yeah, lighter colors, I guess. Models. Pretty good adaptation, I'd say. Feels a lot, I don't know, different. Like a lot less close to the armor on the back, I guess. Interesting. Not, oh, it's maybe a little closer in Gen 7? Interesting. Homes, you got that. Animation, Armaldo, and Pokemon Journeys the Series. Pokedex entries, Advanced Generation, episode 102, in Ash's Pokedex. Armaldo, the Plate Pokemon. Armaldo can withstand any attack with its hard shell and is thought to have been able to break even stones with its powerful claws. In Diamond and Pearl, episode 183, in Dawn's Pokedex. Armaldo, the Plate Pokemon, in the evolved form of Anorith. After Anorith evolves into Armaldo, it proceeds to live on land and an armor-like shell surrounds its entire body. In the manga, Armaldo and Pokemon Adventures. The TCG, the TFG. Trivia, I read this first one in the Anorith video. Due to an error, Armaldo has the move Slash in its moveset twice in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Pokemon Sun and Moon, once at level 25 and again at level 34. It was later fixed in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, with Bug Bite replacing Slash at level 25 to match what its pre-evolution learns. Origin, Armaldo appears to be based on the Anomalocaris, although it shares some physical traits with dinosaurs. Name origin, Armaldo may be a combination of Armato, Spanish for armored, Anomalocaris, and possibly shield or ald, Old Saxon for old. In other languages, related articles to the fossil Pokemon and fossils, external links, let's move on. Since we watched Armaldo's first scene in the anime in the Grumpig video, let's watch Armaldo's second scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 360, Lights, Camera, Up to Action. In this episode, Ash Ketchum and the main characters, traveling companions Brock, Bane, Max, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu, have met Elijah, who has brought a projector to the small town that doesn't have a movie theater, and he's narrating and doing all the dialogue and stuff for these children here. And the movie is about a Plusle and Minun trying to save a princess.
Just then, they were attacked by a giant, mean Armaldo.
Bring it on!
You'll be sorry, you meddlesome runts.
And that is Armaldo's second scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Armaldo. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at TV art fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain an Anorith. So first we've got Adoptable Pokemon FR 348 Armaldo by Fuyan Art. So Armaldo, FR, adoptable, trainer, question mark, available to adopt at Fuyan Art. So we got this interesting Armaldo here, much more the classic colors rather than the modern colors. Yeah, very interesting stylization. Then we got Armaldo, realistic reference drawings by Weirda S. Mart. Yes, so much more realistic Armaldo here. So I got Waptia, the pressure is spread on 4 legs and big plate covering the upper part. Paleopods, swimmerets of mantis shrimp plus 2 pair of Periosopods, walking legs. Note, this Armaldo has swift swim ability and is based on Anomalocarid Shinarehanes. Being burrowed into the sand, large bulge-specific plates mimic a Kabuto, or even prehistoric cucumber Pokemon, which probably attached to other Pokemon. A Kabuto, to think there's good source of food and predators too, seeing it's not moving, so probably asleep and off guard. To deal with predators, Armaldo, attracted, usually had to rely on the element of surprise, even if it was unable to turn back or twist its body after predator starts to try attack false prey. Armaldo fakes an unexpected jump of predator's prey while it stands up, which is a new behavior of a prey to an attacker, but knowing the only weak side is under prey's body, Armaldo gets its own prey swim directly into its arms, having lots of yellow undersided flashes and surprise predator's eyes, which gives another advantage to Armaldo. We got Maris, Propus, Carpus, Dactyl. Yeah. Interesting. Then we got Armaldo by Whimsik. That seems to be 2013 here. This interesting Armaldo here. I guess it's sleeping. We got Armaldo by Pink Up High. See? Stylized version of the classic colors of Armaldo. Then Armaldo by Kida Meow. Yeah, okay. Or Sarsora blog. I don't know if they have, if this is them or if they have these anymore. But yes, this is stylized Armaldo here. Very well done, like the colors. Then we've got Mega Armaldo by Smiley Fakemon. So this interesting look of what our Mega Armaldo might look like. Very interesting. Yeah. Then we got Armaldo Please by Umberoff. So this Armaldo, little kind of pixely art style, very, very interesting. Then we got Armaldo by Andrew Sarchus, 89. So I guess this is sort of like a regional variant of Armaldo, Arcanian Armaldo, their sort of fake region. Very interesting. Number 46, I guess, in that. I don't know what 20 means. Maybe it's the 20th one they've done. I don't know. Or maybe it's the root or something you can find them on. I don't know. And then you've got the type. It looks to be Bug Dragon, I'm thinking. Interesting. And we've got Anorith Family by Zappa Z. So this nice image of Anorith and Armaldo here. A little bit stylized, yeah. But yeah, very well done. And then we've got Armaldo, Fanboy of Groudon by Brace the Armaldo. So you've got, just the Armaldo here. Just sort of. I'm guessing this is like a plushie of Groudon, not the real Groudon, because it'd be much larger. Yeah, Mega Groudon poster. I got the Ruby, Mega Ruby. It looks like, I don't know, a little toy or statue or something in the background, and a Pokeball that's based on Groudon, I guess, and then Groudon card for like the rug, and the Groudon shirt. Yes, very, very interesting. And Groudon sheets. Then we got Armaldo G by Dragon Kite. The sort of alternate looking Armaldo here. I don't really know what G means, but yes, very well done. So this one is lots of fusions and some regional forms by Yakalentos. So there's a bunch of fusions here. We'll zoom in so it's easier to see. So you've got a Girafarig and a Alolan Executor fusion here. Very fun. Then we've got a Pidgey and Clamperl fusion here. Very interesting. Bulbasaur and Greninja fusion here. Impidimp and a Sableye fusion. A Wailmer and a Samurott fusion. Cute. These two I think are Pyroar, Purloin and Liepard here. These two are Incineroar and Pyroar. This one's Litten and Litleo, and this one is, I think Pyroar and Torracat. Or maybe Litten and Torracat, whichever one. Shinx and Zora, Luxio and Zora, and Luxray and Zora. Dodrio and Flamigo, regional form of Girafarig, I think. Spritzy and Swablu and Aromatase and Altaria, combination there, An alternate Donphan, Zura and Gossifleur, Eldegoss and Jolteon, Eevee and Snom, Meowstic and Frostmoth, Tropius and Appleton, Sinistea and Applin, Flagon and Flaffle, Flygon and Grimmsnarl, Vaporeon and Dracovolt, Sylveon and Marini, I think Eevee and Larvesta, Nickit and Dreepy, Noivern and Dragapult, Galarian Rapidash and Corviknight, Zoroark and Salazzle, and both of these are Armaldo and Araquanid. This is the one that looks more like Armaldo with elements of Araquanid. This one is more Araquanid with elements of Armaldo. Charizard / Umbreon, Heliolisk and Archeops, Thievul and Umbreon, Mega Bayonet and Dracopult, Frostmoth and Jolteon, Lugia and Hydreigon, Arcanine and Double, Quilava and Weasel, Alolan Raichu and Primarina, Arceus and Lumineon, Hydreigon and Houndoom, Duskform, Lycanroc and Zora, Dodrio and Spiritomb, Zora and Cinderace, Raboot and Weavile, Mile and Furfrou, Purloin and Ghastly, Drifloon and Apom / Ambipom, Carbink and Abra. Very well done, piece of art. This doesn't contain an Armaldo, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I need to wait until I've talked about Kecleon before I can evolve Anorith and Armaldo. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Feebas. As always, this is my proper outfit, and you'll see me tomorrow.